Structuring packages by features. I believe that's quite an important concept because it simplifies lots of things in the future if you create packages that are structured by the feature. And what does that mean in the end? It basically means that you will minimize ripple effects of changes through multiple sections of your program, through other packages. And that happens because usually when you are making a change, it's related only to a single feature, and when you're making a change, you want it to be confined to a single package. And structure like this means these changes ripples will be confined. So for example, it's fine to create portfolio package and then portfolio.manage subpackage. Then maybe you'll have some other feature like buy sell functionality, so that's a separate package. Finally, maybe you'll have some kind of portfolio summary or summary of your account. So that's again a potential name for your package. And I wouldn't recommend doing naming like based on type of the code. So for example, app name, views, model, data, all of these mean very little to the developer. It just basically means, well, you need to open that folder of your package. And whenever you will be making a change, let's say to a portfolio list, it means that you'll have to change views package, model package, and data package. So that's basically not sustainable in the long run. So when you are creating packages, it really gets simple as this. You go right click on the package, existing package, our root level package, then right click, new package, let's call it summary. It could be our portfolio summary, and then let's call actual package for portfolio. Here's one. Let's say maybe our portfolio have a sub-feature. What it could be, maybe we'll have a summary for portfolio. And maybe we'll have some data sources for portfolio. It's a valid name as well. So it's as simple as that. And I would avoid creating, for example, at the root level, packages like views and maybe, let's say, data. They mean very little in terms of application functionality, and later it just basically simplifies the development of the entire application if you stick to the naming of package by feature. Creating submodules. So when you have, let's say, a package named portfolio, and it grows big over time, and in our case, it can potentially be pretty big. So when there are lots of different parts of the system from that specific package, and let's say sub-functionality confined, then it starts making sense to create new submodules. So in this case, for example, we could create views. It's not functional name, but let's say you have lots of classes that are called events and views, but they're just doing basically the same thing. But you have lots of variations that you don't want to get in your way. So you just can put in the separate submodule views. And let's say later we'll create a functionality to manage our portfolio. So maybe it will have completely separate set of user interfaces and data querying methods. So that's another potential candidate, and so on. So again, let's take a quick look at the code, how that's done. So basically nothing new. Again, we're just gonna play around with the package creation. So let's say we're gonna have a manage subpackage. And let's get back to this views subpackage. So sometimes it makes sense creating these, but it's a sign when you're creating submodule based on its type, it's probably implies that you are trying to stick a new multiple features under this one generic name. So maybe you are actually, when you're going to be creating too many view let's say, activities or other interfaces, it probably means that you just have to create new sub-features. So maybe it's summary. It's going to be maybe summary, maybe some by cell functionality. So basically, don't be afraid to create sub-features. Well, and in the next video, we're going to take a look at the activities.